Hey guys, so you're probably wondering, what is population density? The best way I can explain it to you is that it's the population per unit area, meaning that given a certain area of land, the population density is the ratio of number of objects, whether it be animals or people, to that region. So you often see it as a number per 5,000 square miles, or a number per 3,000 square feet. It tells you how many people are in a certain area. Now, where this is actually important and used is when studying population. When you hear the idea of countries being overpopulated, or communities being overpopulated, or a population of animals being overpopulated, that can present a real issue, mainly because of resources, food. For us humans, that the issue becomes housing. Where can we live when a population's overcrowded, a region's overcrowded? So population is really used when studying human behavior, and then even if you look at animal behavior, you can examine, whether we say a population of lions, if it's healthy. Okay, so when we are using this, there's a couple of things that we could do. We could have a population density given to us, and with it determine how many animals or people can live appropriately within a region. Okay, so that's what we're going to look at here, is determine how many can fit into a region. So let's just say that our region that we are discussing in this video, because this could be different every single time, looks like this. Okay, so this is our region, and we'll assume that there are right angles here. Okay, obviously the region is going to differ. When you apply this to real communities, the region's not going to be a nice geometric shape. So we could probably make it a geometric shape, but for the sake of our discussion, we'll just use triangles, circles, rectangles, trapezoids, all of those. So the very first thing that we're going to need to do, step one right away, is calculate the area of the populated region. All right, so let's say that our region here, it is 320 feet along this base, and then 250 along this side. So we need to find the area. So we look at this, sorry, the paper's moving all around, guys. There you go. So we see here that we have, I could look at this as a rectangle, and then a half circle. So finding the area, just be combining the two areas of that. So the area of our rectangle, if we go ahead and think, length times width, that would be 250 times 320, and I believe that is 800. Let's check that out. Sorry, not 800, but 80,000. So let's see, 250 multiplied by 320, and yes, 80,000. Okay. So one of the common mistakes is just right away finding the incorrect area. So the area of the rectangle, we're not done yet. We have to find the area of the half circle. So 250 being a rectangle, we can bring this 250 to the left. Now that is the diameter, so when we find the area of a circle, we only need the radius. So the radius would be 125, half of 250. So we would have pi multiplied by 125 squared, giving us roughly 49,087, but we want half of that value, so we're going to divide that by 2. So 24 24,543. So we're going to divide this by 2, which gives us 24,543.6926. Okay. Area of both regions, now we just combine the two. So we have our semicircle, and we're going to add to that the 80,000, giving us a total area of 104,543.6926 square feet. All right, so when utilizing population density, we cannot do anything with it without knowing the area of our region. That's that. So the next thing that we have to go with is use the given population density ratio to calculate the appropriate population size for region. So let's imagine with this region that we are focusing on a population of cheetahs, okay? So this population density ratio, it's going to be given to you. You'll know it. So the population density for cheetahs, let's assume it's 7.2 per 6,000 square feet. So for every 6,000 square feet, there exists 7.2 cheetahs. Now, yeah, you can't have 0.2 cheetahs. Well, sure. But when you expand this out to large areas, that 0.2 does make a difference, and we'll just round the decimal off there. So, utilizing this, how do we utilize this? Well, this means that 7.2 for every 6,000, and we have 104,543.6926, and this looks a lot like a proportion that we can just multiply, cross multiply, and solve. And when you do that, you will find that you get an answer of 125.4524. But we're dealing with a population, so here it doesn't make sense to have a decimal at this point. So if we were to round up to 126, that will be overpopulating this region. Okay, this 125 tells us that with this region and with the given population density, we can safely fit this number of cheetahs. So with this region, we would say that we can fit 125 cheetahs within this region. So the process is the same every single time. You need to know the area of your region, and you need to know the ratio, which you'll be given it, and then it becomes cross multiplication, or a proportion. You can set the proportion up different ways. You can put the areas over top of one another, but yet you're still cross multiplying, okay? Just be cautious when finding area. Be sure that you're finding the area correctly, and be sure that you're rounding correctly, understanding what it is that you're finding. All right, so I hope this helps understanding what population density is and how we can use it. And I wish you the best of luck using it to, find populations within regions. So I'll see you in the next video, guys, and again, good luck.